If you're watching this video, I imagine that you might be going through a very turbulent time right now in your life. Or maybe it might feel like you're going through more than one, like a couple different turbulences at the same time, and maybe feeling overwhelmed. I'd like to offer the perspective that maybe just like how a water goes down the drain, how it circles and circles and it circles, and it kind of centers right before the doorway that it needs to go through, in this case a drain, before it settles into where it needs to go. What if that might be what's going on right now in your life with the turbulence? What if life is helping to center you? And you might sense if there might be some sort of undercurrent of centering going on, or maybe a sense of, hey, I think I'm about to land somewhere, or maybe the sense of landing somewhere just like already happening as an undercurrent beneath the turbulence, beneath the overwhelm, beneath the chaos. And if that's the case for you, maybe resting in the turbulence to be recentered might be something that could be helpful for you in this turbulence. And it doesn't have to be one of those things where it's like, oh, I have absolutely no control over anything whatsoever. I invite you to almost see this and feel this like a martial artist. So with a martial artist, they always have their center and they make an intentional action, just one step, whether that is going in to block, to defend, or to go and strike, or to do whatever it is that they need to do in the moment. And when they're in that center, there's kind of like this space where the answers that you're looking for might come to you. And sometimes it can sensationally feel like a centering and then a landing with this momentum that can kind of build up as it transitions from that centering to grounding and landing. And in that space, things can be much clearer, and it can be very empowering, because at that point, even if you don't have control over the currents, which can happen a lot, you still have some control over how you respond to it and how you are in it. It's kind of like making a pizza. There's so many different ways you can make it. You can make it as quick as possible and just throw anything on there. You could treat it like a art piece and intentionally put your favorite toppings on it. So I invite you, wherever you are in the turbulence right now, to maybe set the intention to come back to center, even just mentally saying, I am returning to my center, and I am aligning with stability. And just notice how your body and your energy responds to that. Because when we allow ourselves to make the choice to center as best as we can and to ground as best as we can in the chaos, that is where a lot of the control that we do have starts to come back to us. And no matter how easy or challenging it might be to center and to ground in a moment, I invite you to notice how your body responds by you making that choice or making the attempt to keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back. Our bodies listen to everything that we do and don't do, and our bodies have their own intelligence. And when we start to notice how our bodies respond and how our energy responds, it can be easier to start to notice and understand some of the sensations and the reactions or responses. And it might make it easier, at least it has been for me in my life, to be able to better interpret the information that I'm getting in the form of sensations and energy feelings and emotions. My friend, you've got this. You can make it through. You've gone down the drain before. You've gone through the doorways before. And I believe that these perspectives will help assist you with whatever turbulence you're dealing with right now. So I'd love to know in the comments how you feel, if you are going through one of these times in your life. And I invite you to share what's been helpful for you. And I will see you in another video.